Santa Monica's announcement to settle claims that a former employee of the Police Activities League molested more than 200 children.
NBC4's Ted Chen live in Santa Monica for us with more on this. Ted.
Michael, Carolyn, even with these settlements, these abuse survivors say there are more questions to be answered. Namely, how did the city of Santa Monica allow so many children to be abused for so long? We want to warn you, what you're about to hear is disturbing.
It happened 16 times over a period of 2 years. In his car, in parking lots.
43-year-old Aldo says he was 12 years old when Eric Uller began molesting him. Aldo is one of 229 victims that have now settled with the city of Santa Monica for nearly $230 million for alleged abuse that began in the late 1980s and continued into the early 2000s.
How can so many young kids in the city of Santa Monica have gone through this horrible abuse?
Uller was a civilian employee and volunteer with Santa Monica's Police Activities League for more than a decade, once named an Employee of the Year. His alleged victims say he pretended to be a police officer and often carried a badge and handcuffs, all the while molesting them at multiple locations throughout the city. He was arrested in 2018 and then died of an apparent suicide. In previous interviews, Santa Monica's former police chief and a former president of the Police Activities League both denied knowing Uller was doing anything wrong. Attorney Brian Claypool says it's impossible that no one knew.
We want to know why the city of Santa Monica not one time conducted an investigation of Eric Uller prior to 2019. There had been several reports of Eric Uller assaulting young children at Santa Monica POW in the 1990s, and yet not one single investigation was ever conducted by the Santa Monica Police Department.
In a statement, the city of Santa Monica said, quote, "The suffering endured by the victims has been unfathomable. It has been a sad part of our city's history. The settlement represents the city's best effort to address their pain. The actions of this former employee happened 2 to 3 decades ago and do not represent the exemplary work of our employees and the POW program today."
There's really nothing that can fix what has happened. You know, I mean, I'm thankful for it coming out in the open, you know, so that we can stop any potential abuse in the future.
The city says it has established a child protection committee and a child protection officer to oversee the safety of its youth. Reporting live from Santa Monica, Ted Chen, NBC4 News. Michael, Carolyn, back to you.